All right, so today we're going to be doing the crossback on the Bridgette. I'm going to do it two different ways. So for the first way, I put the pattern pieces for the back together, overlapping them by 3/8 of an inch so that I can make it into one piece. And that's going to be this one. And so the first thing we're going to do is sew here, here, and then here. And you're going to do right sides together, and then you're going to flip it. So this part is going to stay open, and then I'll show you what to do after that. And then we're going to be doing it the traditional way, but I'm lining it with the power net. So I'm going to do right sides together, and the right side of the power net is kind of like the smoother side. And then I'm going to sew here and here on both pieces, and then I'm going to be sewing here and here on both pieces, and then I'm going to turn them. So I'll do that. One thing I forgot to say was that if you're going to be doing it lined and doing the way that Melissa and I are doing it, then you can always add more seam allowance, because you see how thin this is now compared to the pattern piece. I prefer a thinner strap, so I just leave it like this. I did a 1/4 inch seam allowance on the inside. And then you see here I've top stitched, and then I'm going to go ahead and clip all the rest of where I sewed and wiggle it out so there's no extra fabric in the middle, and then clip, 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 and then just do a top stitch here. Don't forget to lengthen your stitch length, and then we'll do the same thing on the other one. So I turned it right side out, just like how this one is, and then I just top stitch pretty close to the edge with the extended stitch length. All right, now that everything is top stitched, and then this one too, what we're gonna do, since this was open, we're gonna fold the top, the stripes, and the bottom, the power net, in a 1/4 inch all the way around, and then clip the whole thing, and then just top stitch that, and then the whole thing will be right side out and all the seams will be enclosed. So now we finished top stitching this part right here, and this is complete. If you decided to put all of your pieces together and make one pattern piece, the back is now complete, and we can attach it to the upper waistband or the upper back band. So what we're going to do is find the center seam or the center point of the band, and then we're going to align it with this part right here and flip it over. So we're going to sandwich it in. I'm sorry, I don't have my tripod. I am actually not at my house, so this makes it a lot harder, and my kids are crazy. So we'll put the power net on top, lining up the center points of the power net and the actual material. And then we're going to stitch right here with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. Okay, and then for the traditional way, the next step is to sew these two pieces together. So we're going to put right sides together, and we're going to sew, sorry about that. Of course, I ran out of room on my phone and it cut me off. Okay, so for the traditional way, we're going to sew these two upper pieces together, right sides together, and then we're going to sew right here, and then you're going to open it back up and top stitch it. All right, so now we attach this to the band, and it's nice and sandwiched in there. And then next, you're going to attach it to the side of the front cups. But I'm not going to show you how to do that, but it's in the directions, and I think Mary Kay is going to show you guys how to do that tomorrow. And then for the traditional way, the next step is to take the right strap and lay it on top. You see that we top stitched here, and lay it on top. And then you're going to sew right up here. And then you're going to take the left strap and do the same. And so once that is complete, you can attach this to the band the same way that we did this one, just sandwiching it in with the power net and this nylon spandex. And then I think you are complete. You also add the straps up here, and then we'll attach it to the front cups. All right, thanks guys.